On this episode of Campers Cafe, we have a meal from Pinnacle Foods. Susie, why don't you tell us all about this meal?
Today we are trying the Sticky-Teriyaki Chicken with garlic, asparagus, and coconut rice.
Just in case you don't know, Campers Cafe is all about trying out different backpacking meals to see how good they are. With this episode, we have the Sticky-Teriyaki Chicken from Pinnacle Foods. I've actually had this one already, and I can tell you, it is awesome. Susie has not had it, so this is her first time.
Yes, I have tried some other entrees from Pinnacle Foods. They are a very small company based in Missoula, Montana. At the time of filming, there are 6 total different entrees that they offer. 2 of those are for breakfast, and all of their meals come in at $11.99.
So when it comes to preparing this, open pouch, remove, discard the oxygen absorber, carefully add 1.5 cups of boiling water, or fill to the fill line.
So as far as smells go, when you open up the package, you definitely get a strong smell of teriyaki. You can see the pieces of chicken and the rice and the asparagus. It smells very good.
The meal is reconstituting. That's going to take 14 minutes. Let's talk about the serving size with this meal. It is one serving size, 4.3 ounces, which is very comparable to, like, say, Mountain House. With the majority of Mountain House meals, they are 4.5 ounces all the way down to 3.3 ounces, and those are 2 servings each. So with this one, it's very comparable in size to Mountain House and so on.
I also compared it to Packet Gourmet, which is another popular backpacking freeze-dried meal company, and the same goes for them. Their serving sizes are usually just 1, and the ounces per bag are coming in less than this one. So overall, it is comparable to what you see already on the market. Price-wise, it is $11.99 at the time of filming.
And so with a Mountain House meal, they're right around 10 bucks. So again, very comparable price-wise.
Very comparable to Packet Gourmet, and their entrees typically run $11 to $12 as well.
All right, everyone, it is time to eat. 14 minutes has passed. Oh yeah. So let's talk about appearances first. What do you think?
I think it looks good.
I do too.
You can see chicken, you can see asparagus, and the asparagus is chopped up small, which I like.
And the chicken's been shredded.
Yes, shredded chicken. You see the rice. I think it would look like what you would expect teriyaki chicken to look like.
It smells good, looks good, there's plenty of chicken, a good ratio for every ingredient.
Yes.
All right, Susie, ladies first, in all things. Gentlemen, take my advice. What is he talking about?
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Good. Very good. The meal has rehydrated very well.
Perfectly.
Nothing is chewy.
The flavor is very good. It's not like kick you in the side of the head strong.
No.
But it's not subtle either. I mean, it has a good balance in my opinion. When it comes to revealing meals, everybody has a different palate. Some people like things to be super salty. Some people want intense flavor. This, I think, is like right in the middle. The flavor is very good. It's not super, super strong. There's a good aftertaste. I like it.
There is. Now, the rice is coconut rice, and so there is a flavor of coconut.
For myself, it's a hint of coconut. It's not overpowering. There's a good spice to the seasoning that just carries on. It's not very hot, it's not spicy, but there's just a little bit of heat to it, maybe.
Slightly. Just slightly. And the coconut gives it just that slight sweetness.
I love this. I absolutely love this.
It is good. It is good.
What I like about this, it's simple but yet complicated. This isn't just rice and meat and some salt. Like, there's real flavors in this. I mean, we have black pepper, salt, chili flakes, avocado oil, garlic, ginger, scallions. I mean, there's so much to it. And it leads to a really good tasting meal. I was impressed with this when I had it on a previous backpacking trip, and I am again. This is just awesome.
Yeah, I will say their meals definitely seem a little bit elevated. The company claims that they are all chef prepared, and it does feel like that. It feels like you're getting a gourmet meal. All the ingredients are things that you can pronounce. They're not anything, there's nothing on this list that you wouldn't recognize. The list is small. I like to see that. As far as the nutrition facts, I think they are overall pretty typical of what you find with backpacking meals that have been freeze-dried. These are slightly better in regards to the sodium and things like that when comparing them to other meals.
What is the sodium rating on that?
It's 1,170 milligrams, which is 49% of your daily needs. And I think with Mountain House, we've seen them about 60%. So, like I said, slightly better.
Well, 60% for one serving. If you ate a full bag of Mountain House, it's double that.
That's true. That's true. We put it on the plate so you can really see how much food is in this bag. And at one serving, for me, it would be too much. We usually share our backpacking meals. So you can see you get a very large portion with these meals.
You do. Recently I did a trip where I was eating a Wise, what was that meal? Was it teriyaki chicken actually? It might have been. It was 1,900 milligrams of sodium per serving, and it was a 2-serving bag. It was unreal, just about burned my mouth.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah. This has flavor, and it's not all from salt, so.
The bag is really a little bit too tall. You kind of get messy hands, sticky fingers. So it's something to consider if you're gonna eat out of the bag, that you might wanna cut it off. Yeah. Make it shorter, because we have long handled spoons and I've still got
They're still not long
hands.
enough.
Yeah, they're not long enough.
Not at all.
The packaging, a little bit too long. Not a big deal though.
That is incredibly good.
Look at that chunk of chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's chicken in every single bite. I've yet to have a bite that didn't have it.
Yeah.
You can taste each ingredient. Like, I just got a little bite of ginger. So good. So good. So we have cleaned our plates 100%. It is time to rate this meal. We have the spoon scale, 0 to 10 spoons, 0 being the worst meal of all time, 10 being one of the best. What do you rate this?
I have to give this meal 10 spoons.
I give it 10 spoons. Oftentimes when you have a backpacking meal, you start off eating it, it's tasting good, but by the time you're done with it, or you're getting close to being full, you're like, this isn't so great anymore. Not with this. I could easily sit there, I can eat the entire package, and I would be happy that I had done so. It is fantastic. It's not super simple, even though it is simple at the same time. The flavors, it's complex, it's delicious. There's no glaring problem. It's not super hot, it's not super salty. The ingredients, it's just perfect in my opinion.
I find that it's a little bit elevated. It's a little bit different than what's already out there on the market. So if you're looking for something, a little bit different and you like a gourmet meal, you're just tired of like very bland chicken and rice or lasagna, check out what Pinnacle Foods has to offer. They do have a handful of entrees. You can find all their meals at pinnaclefoods.co on their website. Yeah, I have to say it's excellent flavor, good taste, very satisfying. I like it.
It's like we had a meal and we didn't just eat a bag of slop like some of those meals are.
True. Yeah.
Okay, so we do have one complaint. Pinnacle Foods, the bag, it needs a little bit of work. It's simply too long. What you need is a shorter, wider bag. I don't want to have to cut this off, because if I do that, I can no longer seal this. So after I have my meal inside of my backpack and my food bag, things are dripping out, it makes a bigger mess, and it becomes more of an issue with animals and whatnot.
Yeah. Definitely change the packaging just a little bit. That's the only complaint that I have. Otherwise, check out Pinnacle Foods.
Yeah, good stuff, everyone. For this episode of Campers Cafe, that is it. That was a great meal. Make sure to comment down below if you've tried one of Pinnacle Foods products. Share your experiences and thoughts. We appreciate it.
We will see you guys soon. Thanks again for watching. Bye.
Strength and honor, everyone. See ya. Folks, thank you all very much for joining us. Folks, thank you all very much for joining us. Folks, thank you very much for joining us. Folks, thank you very much for joining us. Can't get it out. Folks, thank you very much for joining us for this episode of I don't know why I want to say after the camp for some
I'll do
reason.
it.
Okay,
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Everybody, thank you for joining us for Campers Cafe. We will be back trying more tasty, delicious foods for you guys soon.
That's right. Sorry.
There's a wind and it's blowing. There's a current that's running deep. I can't see, but I know it. There's something's not